New York City Mayor and cool cucumber Eric Adams signed an executive order this week to prevent price gouging in New York City because of the baby formula shortage. I read the executive order and there's some important things to point out. First, this garbage document that basically does absolutely nothing says to prevent excessive pricing. Who determines what price is excessive? This is phase one of price controls. So if the city barely has enough resources to figure out how to find a person who commits a heinous crime on the subway or solve any of their other problems, how are they going to actually enforce this? This is just fake legislation meant to make people believe that these people are actually doing something to help them. I assume that these enforcement officers that are going to theoretically crack down on whomever might be charging an excessive price would just signal all the retailers that it might be a better move to ship that formula out of state. Now let's assume that you had a whole stock of baby formula and you're in New York City. You might make a calculated decision to just ship all of that baby formula out to a surrounding state or area where there wasn't such a price control in place. It's in demand all over the place, so if you could get a higher price, maybe it would be more economically feasible for you to send a truckload of it over to New Jersey, or Philadelphia, Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Because since this bill says excessive price and you don't know what that is, selling it in New York poses a risk. As a result, people don't get the formula that they need in New York that they probably would pay for. Eric looks like he did something and everybody loses.